when Diddy Kong is all about solid fundamentals. If you have mastered fundamentals, you play Diddy Kong, you're going to find a lot of success.
Yeah. But let's see what sort of setups Sinji has in store for us today.
So far, he is in that CQC. Having a little bit of a hard time since Diddy Kong does excel very much at that. And it's surprising that DYR is just letting the fire hydrant just stay. Not even attacking it to add up the 13% necessary.
Ooh. That was a very nice little string, the jab into jab, making use of that hydrant. Ooh, caught the roll back.
A little bit of damage. DYR comes in to respond.
Yeah, these players have been going very back and forth with their chips of damage.
DYR is holding on to these platforms whenever the fire hydrant is out. He's going for some aerials over the top.
Re-grabs the Galacta. The Gallagher even. Or Galaxian? I don't know. One or the other.
Let's call it the Gallagher ship.
Yeah.
But I know that's not right.
Bell.
Okay. Interesting setup right there. It's hard because with Pac-Man, you have to have them in very specific spots for your setup to work.
Yeah. You have to play him very meticulously.
Yes.
Otherwise, he can kind of fall apart. Your opponent will begin to see the holes in your defense. And, of course, sometimes he can struggle against Shield having that grab, that thing that he has. I don't know if I can call it a grab. It's something.
It's almost a grab.
Almost, yeah.
Okay, smart. He has the apple, and he ends up getting a kill.
Apple having very solid vertical knockback, and it comes down at that diagonal angle.
It's really good for getting rid of that fire hydrant.
Yeah.
Sinji's holding on to a solid lead. Pac-Man, a pretty heavy character.
Yeah, sitting
a lot of percent.
Yeah, sitting comfortably at that sort of middle weight that characters like Sonic sort of sit at. And of course he has a really, really good recovery. Lots of ways to get back to the stage. Brute forces through the hydrant with the monkey flip.
He's putting down even more damage. Throws out the hydrant as well. Trying to go for the kitchen sink.
Gets away with the trampoline. Frame one unblockable that trampoline is. It's a very, very good out of shield option in certain scenarios, but it is a commitment.
Sinji makes his way back up to the ledge very quickly without having to use the trampoline at a low angle.
Meanwhile, charging his fruit as well, using the little float that he gets from going for that. Almost gets a down smash. Wow, still not killing. That was about 160.
Yeah, very sour spot on that down smash.
Oh, huge damage from that. But brute forces right through the strawberry and still alive at 179.
Pac-Man does not die. Unless you are a ghost, he is not afraid.
Back throw.
Still not enough.
198. Sinji is livid. With Diddy's banana in hand too. Finally the forward air. But not before 83% on DYR.
DYR is in a lot of trouble here. He has not been keeping up with Sinji's damage. What I'm seeing is that DYR has some very strong offense, but his defense needs some work. He's really all in all the time. He's one of those players that his idea of defense is, oh, well, I'm just going to throw
out strong offense. Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to throw out these fares, which is still it's a good tactic. But against Pac-Man, who's using mostly projectiles, you're leaving yourself open. Good up B, 141, and Sinji is sitting pretty at very low percent here.
He's caught by his own hydrant. All right, now finally, DYR has the control.
Nice snare.
Oh, that would have been sick. He flew across the stage with the hydrant and then had the apple at the ready.
Hydrant goes in favor of Sinji.
All right, he has the key at the ready. That's a very, very quick, hard to react to projectile, and he is at death percent from the key. Just managed to power shield it.
Solid work, and the apple ends up missing.
And the neutral air, not quite going to take it.
Still not enough. Lots of pressure on DYR's shield here. Is that a kill? No. The fire hydrant is out of the picture. Apple is on the floor.
That's going to be a punish. That was unsafe. And now Dyer is bringing this back bit by bit.
He has a long way to go, but Rage is definitely going to help.
Yeah, I think one down tilt or a banana will do it. But the Apple catches the roll back. Great stuff to Sinji, managing to clutch the game out, even with Dyer bringing that final game of tonight. Will this be the final game of round 1 pools on the final destination?
It's all in the hands of these two players. Dyer, who would be able to make it out of his pool after an amazing performance on stream earlier, and Sinji holding it down for all PAC-MAN mains.
PAC-MANs.
Right, solid damage so far. Sinji holding true to what he's been doing so far, getting a solid damage lead. I like that he's been getting trades with his aerials as well. Up B, emergency exit button. The crowd is going crazy over there.
Crazy for Sinji. It is not often that you see a PAC-MAN of this level performing like this against one of the best characters in the game.
It looks like he has the key ready.
Yep.
He wants to take out the
grab,
stop.
but
no!
The hydrant coming in and hurting him this time, but the key not quite enough to take the stock, even at 120.
He's got the apple. It seems like he does like to revert over to the apple as quick as possible. Goes for the up smash.
I like the read attempt, trying to read the roll back. I think any other lesser player would have gone for that roll back, expecting a more instant option.
Very good patience from Dyer there.
Great up smash out the blue. Really worked wonders for him there. And this is the struggle for PAC-MAN. Is the bell by itself? The bell into Nair just to ensure it. And this is Dyer's last stock.
He's making it back onto stage. He's taking some percent for his efforts, though. Goes for the dash attack. He gets the banana and comes right back.
No cooldown on the dash attack whatsoever.
All right, smart work. They're going with the apple, knowing the timing that the hydrant would push him away. Very intelligent.
Beautifully staying behind it, just making sure that Dyer just cannot get around him.
All right, he'd gone for the emergency up B to stay away from his opponent. Dyer has a banana on the floor, but you're playing against a PAC-MAN. He is a master of free.
Another one to the collection, sure thing. I'll take it.
Sinji is at very high percent at this point, but Dyer can't seem to find the kill.
Oh, and he finds it with his own hydrant.
Gotta beware.
Oh, big damage on the Dyer right there.
At this point, though, Dyer has a really good opportunity to get back into this game if he can get his footing, but Sinji is not letting it happen.
Yeah. He's being so wily, so evasive, just getting around Dyer and just not allowing him to do anything, really. Beautiful up B right there.
Is Sinji going to take this game and go down in history as the Mega Man to get into round 2 pools of Genesis?
The PAC-MAN.
I said Mega Man.
Yep.
He's Mega in his heart. It's all about the pack.
I'm sure Kame is probably sitting there somewhere in the round 2 pools at the moment.
Sinji ends up getting the hydrant with that Nair.
If he hit the melon there, oh my goodness, that would have been incredible.
Oh, dash attack, but doesn't quite end up panning out so far. Sinji has that hydrant ready.
Great grab.
Sinji leaves it up in the air.
Oh, such good coverage, but he wasn't able to catch him at the ledge.
Dyer needed to get out of there as quickly as possible. Dyer's still getting some damage in there.
Oh,
is that going to be it?
Not enough, not yet. He was a bit too high up for a smash, but the hydrant! He was focusing on that bonus fruit, and the hydrant is the one to take it.
Sinji!
What a performance from Sinji.